Shalom Israel. Welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel. Today is Monday, July 4th, 2021. It's time for your daily COVID-19 analysis. All right. Before we get started, I do have a small favor to ask. That's you click on the share button. And share me, let me see here. Let me see how many views I got from you folks yesterday. A big shout out to you 14 people who viewed this video yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you guys and gals. But now I have a favor to ask this today. That's it. You click on that share button. Share this video on your Facebook and your Twitter accounts today. What's that? You don't have Facebook and Twitter? Not a problem. I got you. I still got you covered. Click on the share button and copy and paste the link to this video into an email and text message and share it with your friends and family. Okay? So let's go over here. First of all, let's just start by taking a look at the vaccine rollout program in Israel. So currently, Israel has administered 10.8 million doses, and as a 7-4, 5.6 million people have received the one dose, and 5.1 million people have received the full dose for the card. Currently, you can see that 65% of the population has received one dose, and 59% of the population have been fully vaccinated. So that's good that this number's above. Okay, this is interesting. These are total cases. Notice this flattening of the curve here. Okay, that was, of course, this is sometime after 2021. Okay, so that's kind of curious. Somewhere along in here, when did you administer your first dose? January 27th. Okay, so somewhere around in here is when you began administering your first dose. And somewhere around in here is when you're going to see a flattening curve. So is there a correlation? Does causation mean correlation? Is this flattening of the curve here just a fluke of the virus, or is this a direct result of the aggressive vaccine rollout report in Israel? Even, look at this, even deaths are showing a very distinct flattening, right about the same spot. You know, this sure looks like a it certainly looks like we can attribute this flattening of the curve to the COVID-19 vaccine rollout program in Israel. Okay, now let's just take at the daily numbers. Okay, currently Israel has 843,000 cases, 6,428 deaths. This slight decline here would simply mean that the cases and deaths are decreasing or increasing. Okay. Now we can see here. You can see this. You can see this long declining pattern here. If we come over here, we begin to see an increase. But what's an increasing up to? For 7/4, you reported 321 cases. For 7/1, you're averaging for the 7-day period ending July the 1st, you're averaging 297 cases per day. Okay, which of course is up from back in here. What about deaths? Once again, we can see a spike in deaths here, but then it drops back down. One death, one death. Okay, and for the 7-day period ending uh, June the 13th, you were averaging 1.4 deaths per day. Okay, look at this nice declining pattern here for weekly cases. You see, got the full spike there. Hopefully, this is marking a new downward trend in cases. Daily deaths, a nice long trending downward pattern in weekly deaths. Look at these numbers for this year since January here. Look at this. Look at these cases. Look at these deaths. Okay. The news, of course, the news is fantastic for Israel, folks. This is why, and you need to share this good news of these declining cases and deaths in the nation of Israel with your friends and family today. You can share it by clicking on the share button and then share it on Facebook and Twitter. Or you can also simply click on the share button, click on the copy and paste the link to this video into an email or text message today, and spread the good news with your friends and family today, inside and outside of Israel. Thanks so much for your time, Israel. We'll catch you tomorrow on an updated report.